What's going on? It's your boy Aristotle. We live for my TED Talk today. Today we're gonna be talking about some life and just in general things about life that I'm recognizing and whatnot. So first of all, we in this recession. So people always asking me, what should I do? What things should I do? And one thing I will say is, first things first is everybody needs to be, have a stockpile of cash ready to invest because things are about to get very cheap. The threat of real estate going down, the threat of the stock market going down, the stocks are already down. So if anybody asking what is the best time to invest, now is the best time. If you're not investing or having some cash or wiring, some money to a crypto or a brokerage account, and even having some money on layaway for some real estate deals, having your credit right. Now is the time to get your credit right, because if you don't have good credit during this time of a recession, you're going to be the one who's not going to get picked when it's time to buy. It's going to be a lot of competition. All right. So don't think that just because it's a recession, people don't got money. People got money, and you're going to be competing with the people. Like I said, this is the time where the rich get richer. And then a few poor people going to make it out the mud through if they make some good decisions. So I tell people right now is the best time to invest. All right. The best time to invest is right now. Hey, you got a lighter in there, bro? Actually, I think I got one. About to spark up. So yeah, man. I'm trying to make some gear for you, man. Hey, man, y'all know what to do. Send it to my P.O. box. So one thing I want to talk about too, man, is during this recession, save your money. Don't be giving it all away to entitled folks, family members, all that stuff. Save your money, man. All right. Oops, I spilled some on myself, but that's cool. We Gucci. Ain't nothing but a little bit of water. So let me get me right real quick. All right, we're using alkaline water, pure alkaline water to fuel our body, right? So the top three things I think people should be investing their money during a recession is definitely stocks, crypto, real estate, and developing some skills, some type of skill, something you can sell. Like I was speaking to somebody today, and they asked me like, how do I get money, right? And I was telling her, because she was somebody I was trying to do a loan business deal with. She know how to get stuff funded. And I was like, look, you have to make a lot of money fast, meaning you got to figure out, like, the reason I'm wealthy is because I maximize my profits every day rather than, okay, Monday I'm going to make a move, Friday I'm going to make a move. No. You got to be making some type of move, some type of sale every single day. Every day, every single hour, every minute, you got to build such an influence that something is getting sold. So to give you guys a perspective, at least in an hour, I'm making about 10 sales an hour on something, whether it's ebooks, whether it's courses, whether it's my subscriptions, whether it's mentorships, whether it's another ebook, whether it could be a lot of range of things that I'm bringing in income doing. So that means I'm making money faster than the average person. So that's the only difference between me and somebody else. They make money 1 or 2 times, 3, whenever they want sparingly. I'm making money every almost like 10 times an hour. Sometimes more than that, depending on, because I do have peak hours, things like that. So I said, you got to tell yourself, okay, if you want to make money, what can I do? Can I sell something for $20 10 times a day, $200 a day? Can I sell something for $50 a day? I mean, something for $50, maybe 5 times a day. That's $250. You got to say, okay, what product and what audience am I selling to? Am I selling to older people? Am I selling to younger people? You got to know the demographic in which they're going to spend too. If you're 25 years old and your audience is 25 to 30-year-old people, then what type of money do these people have? You gotta know your audience off the bat. What do your audience want? Not what you want to give them. What do the people want when you're trying to sell a product? Okay? So some people want to give somebody what they want to give them instead of giving them something that you can not necessarily trick them into wanting, but convince them into wanting. A lot of you sell products that you can't even convince. You can't convince that many people to buy. So if I'm going to be selling a product, let's say I'm a lady, I could sell lipstick for all I care, but it's the way I market it. It's the way I present the lipstick to the other women. That's what's going to ultimately sell the lipstick. How am I presenting this product? How am I advertising this product? I'm going to, and it's a strategy to everything, influencer marketing. What do my audience want to see? And you got to say, okay, if I am the buyer, what do I want to see? You got to scratch your own itch. So if I'm a lady selling lipstick, I probably want to see Mulatto wearing it. I want to see goddamn Beyonce wearing it. I want to see Jada wearing it. I want to see Ari wearing it. All these people I see on Instagram wearing it. So influencer marketing is clearly the easiest route that you would have to invest in whenever you're, invest. Hey, y'all, can y'all turn that down? Yo, hey, Cord, bruh. Yeah. I can't. I'm hearing like background noise. Yeah. It's throwing me off hearing that. So, what's his name? Twin. Yeah. So, yeah. So you gotta tell yourself, do I know my audience? What can I sell to my audience? What do they want? Is this something that I can sell frequently? Is this something that can be scaled? So if I was a woman, I'd probably be selling lipstick. I don't care, candles. I don't care what it is. But the first thing I'm doing is paying these influencers to use it. Simple as that. Going to World Star, going to these big old blog pages. I'm reaching my audience because I know where my audience is. It's so easy to blow up selling women products. Male products, cool. Like for instance, the Manscaped. You know how the Manscaped product took off? They got all the YouTubers, all the top YouTube pages and said, hey, whether it's a sports page, because they know where their audience is. Men are watching sports. Men who want their balls shaved are probably going to be watching this type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? Men who want their balls shaved are going to be watching this type of stuff. So I could sell ball shaving clippers and reach directly to my audience by who, because I got to know them. A lot of you don't even study your audience, don't know your audience, don't know who you're selling to. So you're in a lost frenzy of let me sell to my family members, let me sell to whoever. And I tell people, always sell to people who don't know you. The biggest mistake you can make as a salesman, as anybody, is selling to people you know. Your initial audience you shouldn't be thinking about selling to people you know. When I first started, it was straight up stranger based. One thing about people who know you, no one wants to see you get rich off them. Let's just keep it 1,000. And the only way they're going to support your business is if they see other people supporting it. It's called FOMO. So I always told myself, I'm not ever going to say, hey, homie, buy this. A lot of people get discouraged in business because they like, well, my people won't support it, so no one will. Right? So that's what I'm thinking too. Like, okay, cool. I always knew that. Like, I shouldn't even depend on these people to support what I got going on because no one wants to see you get rich off them. If they know you, it's a whole difference. But one thing I learned too is strangers have respect. They have an automatic respect for each other, right? So there's a reason why it's easier to sell to strangers than it is people you know. Because no matter what value you offer the person you know, in the back of their head, I still got to pay you for a service. You get what I'm saying? So you got to know human psychology at all times when it comes to selling things, when it comes to doing things, right? Oh yeah, then they got the sneaky comments. You know, what somebody say on the live? They say, how's that little business doing? Right? They gonna say things. You gotta ignore all that. Whenever you're trying to start a business, you gotta be strong and resilient. You can't be responding. And then on top of that, if it's your business, you shouldn't be the one responding to comments, to anything, because it's personal to you. You need somebody. You always need an assistant. So one thing I tell people, you'll build a bad reputation if it's you responding to the people. I don't respond to anybody because I know that, hey, I'll run the risk of cussing you out. I know me. I'm not about to argue with nobody. Once I tell you no a few times, all right, bro, what you want to do? That's just me. So guess what? I stay away from the DMs because I already know I'm going to ruin my reputation. So I put somebody in charge of that. You got to know what type of person you are. You got to know what you're dealing with. I'm not that type of person to argue with nobody. I'm ready to pull up after 4 or 5 sentences. All right, bro, I done told you, know what's happening. You feel me? Like, hey, that's the type of person I am. So I let my wife handle all that. You handle that. I ain't finna argue with nobody. So if people wonder why, you don't answer the phone, why you don't? Because I don't argue. Got time for it. Right? They said, that's facts. That's so me. They said the Atlanta way. You feel me? That's just how it is, man. Like, I'm not finna do all that. But you gotta play to all strengths and weaknesses, and don't be afraid to branch off and hire people and pay other people to do the things you don't want to do, the things that are hard to do, right? Like, I pay people to run my Instagram pages, not mine's. I do all mine's, but I understand that if I want my YouTube to take off, if I want my TikTok to take off, if I want these other pages to take off, I personally can't do it. It's only one me. You get what I'm saying? So the reason why I'm here today, because my payroll is large. So I'm paying these people money to help me, right? And what that does is now my company is always going to be at the top. So the reason why Aristotle Investments blows up because I invest in other people as well. You have to do that. That is important. All of you, I'm going to do this myself. I'm going to be this man. I'm going to be that man. I'm going to be this man. Stinginess, like, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to make a lot of money that way. You got to think of every business as a ship. A ship has a captain, seaman, even they got niggas with aircrafts and shit in the Navy. They got all types of shit. They got chefs. They got doctors. It takes a lot to run that boat. You get what I'm saying? That boat just don't move because the captain made it move. The boat moves because everybody making it move. So you got to realize that in business, you got to look at this as a ship. And a ship just can't turn around. You can't turn around a big old ship just instantly. That big ass boat just can't hit a 360. It's going to take a lot to do that. So that's one thing I always tell people. Hire other people. Hire people who are good for the job. Not your homeboy, not your brother, not your mother. Yes, I do have my little brother doing things for me. That's because he's good at it. You feel me? I got my little brother doing things for me. I got my wife in business. I got my aunts in business. My grandma's good at babysitting. So guess what? I use her to her strengths. I pay my grandma. You get what I'm saying? I pay my grandma a lot of money a month. Fly her out all the time. Hey, grandma, come do this. I'm playing to my family's strengths. I'm not putting them in positions that they're not qualified for. My grandma's an excellent babysitter. She's been running daycares for her whole life. So guess what, grandma? Instead of me paying these lump sums of money to these nannies, I'm gonna pay you. You get what I'm saying? My little brother, he know how to edit videos. He went to college for it. All right, I'm gonna pay you. Right? Now, the stuff they can't do, my family can't trade. So guess what? I can't hire you to be an admin in my chat in Honey Drip. Can't. You can't trade. My homeboys can't trade. Not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying like that's not what they're good at. So guess what? We're not going to put you in a position to because I'm just trying to be cheap and I don't want to go hire the person for the job. I'm gonna say, nah, you better learn this. Don't do that. That's why I'm here today. I'm not finna hire no family member to be no admin in my chat. I'm gonna hire a person who know what they doing. I don't care if you Asian, white, Chinese, anything. I don't give a fuck what it is. When it comes to this money, and that's another thing, you can't be worried about race. You can't be worried about none of that. And that's to my black people. If you want to grow a business, you see how I got my grandma as my daycare person. She's black. My little brother, he's the he's black, right? But that doesn't mean every employee got to be black. Cause if this Asian guy know how to do this better than everybody else, that's the man for the job, the best qualified person. You get what I'm saying? So if you want to make a lot of money, you got to have that mentality. Otherwise, you will be left behind. You can't have that whole, oh, I can't work with these people. I can't work with these people. This and that. Then cool, you're not gonna make money. If you're never gonna choose the best qualified person for each position, then you're not gonna make money. Simple as that. So yeah, we all human. You can't be worried about that. You can't be worried about none of that. You can't be caught up, and then on top of that, you gotta trust yourself. I tell people all the time, I don't let anybody sway me in a way that I don't agree with. If I say, no, this is not right for my company, no, this is not right for me, that's what I mean. Like, for instance, when you start making money, people just gonna start throwing stuff at you. I know how to get you 100 M's. I know how to get you this. Well, cool, but did you do it for yourself? Everybody gonna have a plan for you. But if they don't have proven results, then what's the plan? You get what I'm saying? Or if they not trying to plug and play into your system, they trying to make you pivot and increase their dreams. You get what I'm saying? I don't allow nobody to do that. Look, if you come to me for business, it got to align with what I want to do. Don't make me pivot and then now I'm doing this whole nother business that you want to do. You feel me? Oh, I got this business idea for you. I got this t-shirt company that we can scale together. That's not what the fuck we're doing. Is it my t-shirt business? Why do you need my money then? You get what I'm saying? You can't be playing games with people out here with your money. When it comes to your money, you got to move diligently with going on with you. And you can't be no scary person who afraid to say no and afraid to look a man in his eye and say, that ain't it. Simple as that. Because if you don't have that trait of looking another man in his eye and saying, this ain't it, then you'll always fail. You'll always be wondering why I don't have what I want, because you're too nice. You're too nice. Every time somebody come around you, they plug and they take advantage of you. You get what I'm saying? You allow people to step on you. You always listen to other people's ideas. You get what I'm saying? You can't be listening to everybody's ideas. I don't do that. And it's okay if they offended. It's okay if people say, oh, he don't want to fuck with nobody. That's what you think. I got motherfucking 20 employees. I fuck with people. I don't fuck with you. It's a difference. I fuck with people all the time. So don't be such a nice ass that you're letting people run over you and fucking up your business. You feel me? So I'm willing to say no. I'm willing to say this ain't it. Nah, bro, I don't want to be friends with you. You're a nice person, thank you, but my schedule is full. You get what I'm saying? And then on top of that, the whole peer pressure and stuff, I wanted to really get into this topic, young black men not being tricked to be in the streets, you feel me? Not allowing these dumb dudes on the streets to trick you into, cause like, for instance, when you start getting money, you gonna have dudes at the bottom trying to do anything and everything to pull you back down. Meaning they gonna bait you into beef. You ain't no street nigga, you ain't this and that. White people don't get those type of messages. White men don't threaten other white men of, what you gonna do, partner? You ain't bad enough. Come shoot me. Come get into this stupid ass war with me. Don't let nobody trick you out of your position. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna try to do that. you know what I'm saying, they're gonna hit you with this and they're gonna try to create arguments, fake beef, fake this and that to try to trick you out of your game because they're jealous of your position. So realize when it's time to ignore people. Realize when it's time to respond to people. Realize when it's time. And then some people say all revenge isn't good revenge. That's true. If it's random, then it's not good. But if it's personal, then it is what it is. But like I said, don't let nobody trick you out of your position, no matter what. That's what people are going to do. They're going to, whatever you do. Like, for instance, when I was a trader, right, and I start blowing up on Instagram, then you got the rich white boys. Well, you can't trade better than me. Let's have a trade competition. Bro, I don't give a fuck. If you been trading for 8 years and you can make $100K a day, do it. But guess what? I'm not gonna stop building my influence because you want me to have a fake competition with you so you can prove, so you can steal my following and prove. No, I'm not stupid. People gonna always try to trick you out your game. Oh, you got all those followers? Well, let's have a trade-off then. You think you're better than me? I don't know you. You're starting stuff with me. You're trying to trick me out of my position. You get what I'm saying? So don't let anybody trick you. Know when you're being baited. Know when all that shit happens, right? Because that's just life. When you get money, things gonna happen. People gonna hate. People gonna try to trick you out of your position. It's just how it is. But you gotta be strong enough as a man to realize that when someone is trying to use you, or when they're trying to, or if they for real, you know what I mean? Never fall for their frame. That's facts. Enough money for everyone. Just look at that. People feel threatened when they pay too much attention to what somebody else is doing. Yes, you do got to have your eyes on your own plate. You can't, like, I always tell people straight up, you can't be the one to be pocket watching or worried about the next man move. You know, you watch they play for too long, your food will start to get cold. And that's one thing I'm not doing. I'm not finna go and critique, watch another man's plate. I'm not finna focus my time and energy on another man. I got stuff to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't watch podcasts, and I'm doing a podcast. It's not because I don't want to. It just, it's taking too much time for what I want to do, my happiness. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your audience. Your audience is random people who want to watch you. I just unfortunately not one of those people. I'm a person like you. I got a business. I got this and that. I'm not an audience member. And I tell people that's why I don't play video games. That's why I also don't go to church. I'm not subscribed to anyone's audience. I'm the person who has the audience people subscribe to. So no, I'm not going to pay tithes at your church because I'm not a part of your little audience, your little subscription base. No, I'm not going to watch your or I'm not going to play your video game because I'm just a statistic to you at this point. I'm just a player of the game. You don't care who I am. But if this is making me money and it's adding value to my life, now I'm in tune to it. So I only in tune to things that add value to me and entertain me. You got to do both at the same time. You got to offer value to me and entertain me, or I'm not watching it or paying attention to it. The only thing I watch is sports that's solely for entertainment purposes. Sports, when it comes to TV, any of that, I learned I can't be consumed with too much of that because, for one, that's false reality. And you start wanting to become what you see on TV, what you see in on YouTube and things. You notice, like, the people who watch Love and Hip Hop and all that, they try to mimic those women. They got the fluffy eyelashes, the makeup, the BBLs, all that, because they watching too much TV. They think they want to be just like the people they see. So you become what you consume, what's around you. So I don't consume myself with bullshit at all because I don't want to become it. I don't want to become any of that shit that's on TV because it's not real. It's all scripted. Think about it. Why would a bunch of people who hate each other keep popping up in the same spot? If you watch reality TV today, I look at you like you're slow. Who has time to do an interview in the midst of a fight? Yeah, so you see that right here, this fight just happened, it just broke out, you know what I'm saying? Had to beat that whole ass real quick, you know what I'm saying, real quick. And then they cut right back into the scene. That shit doesn't happen in real life. If you have common sense, you'll know that. People who don't like each other just don't pop up in the same spot. So you're wasting your time at that point. And yes, did I used to watch Flavor of Love? I used to watch all that shit. Yes, but I was fucking 12. I'm an adult now. I understand how cameras work. Why does that man need a big ass camera to film fights? Hey, they say, I mean, that's the same thing with sports. But I feel you. I mean, sports can become that way too, because one thing I'm learning about all businesses, every business main goal is to make more than what they made last year. So once you start noticing certain things, you're going to start noticing that there's politics in everything, including sports, no matter what it is, right? Let me hit this gas. This is how you get your thoughts brewing. Helps you flow. So there's politics in everything that you do, whether it's sports, whether it's this and that. Once you start being around the entertainment business and all of that, you're going to realize that, oh, okay, everything has a little bit of script to it. Why? Because that man above is a multi-billionaire, and he cares about increasing his profits. Think about it. The LA Rams just won the Super Bowl. That is a major market. They just put the team there. Now they have a Super Bowl and a Cinderella story. You got to start doing the math. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you got to start doing the math on, okay, cool. Where, you know, you got to start, once you start following the money, you're going to start realizing things start making sense. Everything start making a little bit more sense in life. Everything is a business, and everything is meant to make more profit. You get what I'm saying? You're going to start realizing that, like, nothing's really genuine. Even the food you eat. You got to look at the food and say, is this really organic? Is this really chicken in this shit? Is this really beef? Or are they giving me some bullshit and they trying to make profit off of me? You got to ask yourself, okay, if this canned food can be sold for $1, $2, and they're giving me real beef with real vegetables and all this shit, what else is in here? For one, if he gonna sell it for $1, because I know you got to make a profit. Your goal is to make a profit. So what's the catch? One thing about all this shit is there's a catch to just about everything you do in life. There's a catch-22. There's a reason behind why things happen. And 9 times out of 10, it's money. You're going to notice most things are about money. When I got rich, the reason why some family members didn't like me, because they felt like they're not getting any money out of me. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people, when you got genuine relationships that aren't based off money, cherish those. Don't lose them. Don't hide from them. Cherish them till the wheels fall off, because a lot of shit isn't genuine if money ain't involved. Once you reach age about 25, everything starts to become about money. I'll say probably under 22, you know, like right before college, you know what I'm saying? Right before you graduate college, usually about 22 area, you still kind of a child. Shit still kind of genuine. Shit be what it be. And then past like 25 and up, it's all about the money at that point. Damn near every goddamn, not everything, but 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be like that one, it's gonna be that 10% where some shit is real genuine. It ain't about the money. They don't want nothing from you. They don't want an Instagram shout out. They don't want a bank loan. They don't want to and usually those people, those genuine people, are gonna be people who have money. The people who don't want nothing from you are going to be the people exactly like you, who get money. You get what I'm saying? So it just be like that. It just is what it is. Rarely is shit really genuine. You feel me? Yeah, so it be what it is. When you gonna be on $1 million worth of game? Shout out to $1 million worth of game, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on there one day. I'm gonna be on Breakfast Club one day. But shit, I'm getting M's. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta do no promo run like rappers and stuff gotta do. My money coming in. I don't have to do no show. I don't gotta do nothing. So I take my time with relationships. That's what owning a good business can do. You don't have to, I don't have to rush. Hey bro, let me get on $1 million worth of game. EYL, let me get on, let me hurry up. My money coming in regardless. So I'm gonna get on there whenever I'm ready, whenever I want to. If I got a pro, like when I drop my app, that's when I'm gonna hit up my boys and say, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't feel like people to just go on podcasts and stuff for no reason. If you gonna get that much attention to your brand, at least be dropping something new, something very big. That's why when you see before artists drop their album, they're on Breakfast Club, $1 million worth of game, this and that. So I'm not saying I won't do it. I just need something monumental before I do. Or else it ain't no purpose of going on. I'm still gonna get my money. You get what I'm saying? So I do have something in the future that I'm gonna drop, and I'm gonna get on all these podcasts and shows with my knowledge. Cause it's going to make sense. If I'm going to drive in 10,000, 30,000 more people, however many people gonna follow me and fuck with me after I get on, it gotta make sense. And that's how you gotta think and run your business. You get what I'm saying? You gotta think what's going to make sense. And you gotta pull back, and you can't be scared, you can't be worried about none of that. You feel me? It's always about the money. I'm only 18 and I feel as if I get rich or die. I mean, I never really cared to get rich. I told people my whole purpose was I didn't care to get rich until I saw a lane for it. Meaning like I saw a clear-cut lane to get rich. But if there's no lane, as long as I'm, you know what I'm saying, as long as I got a car, a house, I can afford my own PS5, I can afford my own plane ticket, my own drink, and my own food, I don't care how much money I make. But I at least need to get there myself. I need to pay for the hotel, the food, and I need to have money left over. So I'm gonna say, I always said, I'm gonna be comfortable around the 200K, 200, as long as I'm making $250,000 a year, that was my goal. Really, like the 200, the high 100s to the $250,000, because that's gonna allow me to do what I want to do. Because you gotta think, 6 figures is $8,000 a year. I mean, $8,000 a month, a little over that, right? 8,300 a month, right? So 8,300 a month is you're making 100K a year. So if I'm living off of, because I was gonna live below my means. But see, a lot of people don't want to live below their means. They say people who make 6 figures, some of them be living paycheck to paycheck. And I can get why. Because people who make 6 figures like to tell other people they richer than what they are. Keep it 1,000. That's one thing I will say. 6-figure people are some of the most capped people. Real shit. And you know that, hey, that's why you laugh. Some of the most capped people you'll ever meet in your life is a person who makes 6 figures. Because they either a millionaire or they either making $500,000, and they gonna try to prove it to you. You get what I'm saying? They gonna make sure you understand, oh, I look like I make $500,000. I'm on my way. Because they too afraid to go live below their means and humble themselves. But you know what I did when I made my first 6 figures? Here's what I did when I made my first 6 figures. I still live in a $1,100 apartment a month. I still had a car note that was no more than $400 for my insurance and everything. I still did not take vacations, didn't buy jewelry, none of that. When I made my first 6 figures at 21 years old, my apartment was still $1,000, my car note was still $200, and my insurance was still $200. So all my bill and my phone was like $150 a month. So my bill still $2,200 when I made my first 6 figures. When I made my first $500,000, you guessed it, bill still $2,200. I made my first 6 figures at 21 years old. I made my first $500,000 at 22. When I made my first $500,000, guess what? Bill still $2,500. I ain't gonna lie, I added another car. That's why I said goddamn $2,500. Cause I'm making $500,000 now. Cool. I bought my wife a car. When I made my first million, bill still $3,000, $2,500. But I'm gonna say $4,000 now, cause now we eating what the hell we want to eat. Now I ain't gonna lie, we ate good, but we still live cheap. We still live in this $1,000 a month apartment. But you know what a person who make $8,000 a month gonna do right now? I'm gonna go get the $4,000 condo because I'm here now and I gotta show people I'm here. I'm gonna go get the $1,000 car. So boom, half of my paycheck gone. Then I got to eat good, steak, all that shit. So that's another $1,500 a month, just eating and shit. So out of nowhere, I'm spending $7,000 a month, but I make $8,000. You get what I'm saying? People don't realize how fast this shit go by. I'm spending $7,000 a month, but I make $8,000. So now I'm just as poor as a person who makes $50,000 a month, who's still saving $1,400 out of their check. You feel me? I'm still just as poor as them. So that's why I tell people it don't matter what you making. It's about what you spending and how it's coming in. Because I was getting more money than people who made 6 figures and didn't even know it. When I made my first 6 figures, I was getting more money than some millionaires. Some millionaires don't even know how to. Some people, I know people who can bring in $1 million, but can't keep $1 million net. Expenses happen. So that's why I tell people it took me 3 years to make $1 million. I was 21 when I made my first 6 figures. I was 22 when I made 500,000. I was 23 when I made my first $1 million. So it took me 3 years. But in those 3 years, my bills never rose past 3,000. So I was making 20K, 50K in a month, stuff like that. I was doing numbers like that. And that motherfucker I still had $3,000 a month. I had I made like, just know, I was going crazy, right? I was going crazy. Since 21 years old, if 6 figures count, is going crazy. I've been going crazy for a long time, 26 now. And even as a millionaire, okay, my bills are $10,000 a month. My bills probably now are about $10,000 a month. So it did rise. I did lifestyle creep a little bit, but I'm spending $120K on bills, everything, cars, house, all that shit included. Nothing goes past 10,000. Food, groceries, all that. 10K a month. So I live off of $120,000 a year, and the rest is vacations and bottles of Dom Perignon and weed and designer clothing. But I stopped that because I realized this shit could have been a car, it could have been a business, it could have been something else, right? So I spend $120K a year on, and then I got, like I said, I got 2 spots. So I pay for this one, I pay for my house, pay for some cars, then groceries. That shit end up being $10K a month. And I'm okay with that. But compared to what I make, I'm not gonna say what I make, but that's nothing. That is nothing compared to what I make. So even as a millionaire, I still live below my means. Put things into perspective. I make well over $500,000 a month. It's obvious, right? I'll say that. I make well over that a month, but my bills are $10,000. I live extremely below my means. Do you know what somebody would do if they made the money that I make right now? I make a lot over that. You know what they would do? You know what somebody would do if they made, I'm just giving you a ballpark number. I make well over that. I'm just giving you the truth. They're going to spend about $200K a month, balling out. Bentleys, new Ferrari every month, motherfucking all that shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm spending not even 5% of what I'm making. Right? So that's how you gotta live. That's how you gonna stay on top. So even if I take a little fall off, you know what I'm saying? Even if I take a step down, I'm still comfortable. My bill's still $10,000. I'm not spending. It don't cost me. Don't get me wrong. I do spend a lot more than 10,000. I spend cause I run ads, so I reinvest back into my business. So I got ads, I gotta pay a CPA, I gotta pay motherfucking employees, and I gotta pay subscriptions to like TradingView and all that stuff that help my business. So in reality, I'm spending, let's say, 150 grand a month. So my business costs 150 grand a month to run. So yes, certain things I can't go for. Just to pay everybody and get everything paid for, ads, all that shit. 150,000. But guess how many people not gonna spend that 150 bands on themselves? A lot of people. The reason why I'm here, and that's why I take my platform serious. That's why people aren't allowed that I don't fuck with to come on my platform, because I spend real money. This shit ain't no motherfucking organic. Ain't no such thing as blowing up organic. Ask anybody. It's unless you're doing YouTube. YouTube is the only organic, in TikTok. You could blow up that way, but not Instagram. This shit costs money. Money. It's going to take M's to try to grow a business platform for sure. Right? A real business. So when you looking at things into perspective, I'm spending a lot of money on my business every month. While most people, they're not even investing into themselves. They thinking shit gonna come to them for free. And they like, why I ain't on this level? Why I'm not on that level? That's because you're not spending. Scared money don't make no money. I'm a risk taker. I'm numb to losses. I done took so many of them, I'm numb to them. You get what I'm saying? I done took way too many losses. So I'm numb to them. At 26, I've already developed a mindset early. We're numb to these losses. We just gonna take risks. If it works, it works. If it don't, we about to go re-up again and try again. You get what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. I'm numb to a lot of stuff. Losses, I'm numb to betrayal. If a person betrays me, I'm not surprised. You just know that's what was in their heart. If someone speaks bad about me and I once was cool with them, I'm not surprised. That's what happens. Money brings out evil in people. Money brings out the worst. Why? Because everyone wants it. You get what I'm saying? So that's another thing. You can't be surprised when fuck shit happens. When you become successful, you can't be surprised. You feel me? So there's one thing I always tell people too. Don't be surprised by the fuck shit. The only time I'm surprised is when someone keeps it real with me. You gotta train your brain the opposite. Like most people be surprised when somebody screwed them over. I'm surprised when the motherfucker's still loyal and real. That's when I'm surprised. I'm shocked. I'm like, whoa, this is rare. This don't happen. Nobody these days is being genuine, real, and loyal. So you should be surprised whenever you get an interaction like that. You feel me? It's the honest truth. You'll learn that as you get older. Yeah, I'm always surprised. There's too much greed in the world. That's why. Yes, especially with social media. Social media has put everybody in a race. But see, I had the privilege of getting rich before the race even started. I made my first meal early 2020, literally 2 months before the pandemic. I made my first meal February 2020. And so that's the part that really pissed me off too. The moment I get the M, the world shuts down. But guess what? That's the best blessing that ever happened to me. I moved to Atlanta the moment COVID hit. That was the best thing that happened because God sat me down another year and I saved that million. I couldn't wait to get home and go on vacation, go party, go do everything. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, boy, when I get back home, I moved to Atlanta June. No, I really moved here in March, the end of March 21st is when so I would say beginning of April is when I moved to Atlanta because I had an apartment in Savannah, right? I couldn't wait. I've been planning it. Boy, because I made $1 million when I was in the Army. I was 23 years old. I made $1 million February 2020. The pandemic happened the end of March 2020. It came to America. So, my plan was to get home, ball the fuck out. But I did something differently. For one, I had to live in a hotel from April to June. So now I'm already kind of mad because I'm spending $100 a day, $150 a day, because I got to have my family. I just had a newborn baby. My son was only like 5 months. So I got a newborn child. I can't have them in the hood in Atlanta at some motel. So we downtown at the 12. The 12 cost motherfucking, it was like $150 a night. And the only reason I got that discount because my aunt worked at the Marriott. So she got us a discount, thank God, or I was going to be paying $250 a night. And then I damn sure weren't about to get no Airbnb because that was a new app. Didn't trust it. I got a newborn, so I got to put my family in a safe environment. I'm just moving back home. Haven't been home in goddamn 8 years. I haven't been back to Atlanta. I moved away from Atlanta 11th grade. I was 16. So yeah, then I came back 24 years old. So I haven't been to Atlanta in 8 years. A lot of shit done changed. It's a new city. We got rainbow roads. We got motherfucking all types of shit going on. I left Atlanta when Rich Homie Quan and Travis Porter was popping. Now it's a whole different culture. You get what I'm saying? I moved when we was all the way turned up. That's when I moved. Come back, totally different city, totally different swag, way more dangerous, all that shit. Everything has heightened. The danger, the Hollywood aspect of it, the everything. So I'm brand new. Get out the military, but I'm rich. I came home with an M. Net. Probably 1.2, honestly. I came home with like an M and 200 bands. So about 1.2 million. But that shit still coming in. Then I made AMU 2 months later. I made AMU while I was in a hotel. So that's a story in itself. My second most profitable business, the idea came when I was in the country. I just got out the Army. I made that in a hotel. I still got the footage. I constructed that whole course. Literally after the month I got out of the Army, I started my next most profitable business. Honey Drip Trading Course. I got real stories. I'm in the hotel spending, and I needed that money because boy, I was spending $200 a night because my family got to eat. And the only reason I chose the 12 because they had a refrigerator and all that. So I needed I needed a hotel with a big refrigerator and a kitchen in it because my wife had to make my son bottles and she had to cook for me. So we couldn't stay in no ordinary hotel. So I'm spending roughly about $300 a day because then I got to pay for valet parking. Then I got to feed us. So I had to spend a lot of money a day. Then I'm still spending money on ads. So I come home, I'm spending probably $2,000 a day on business and myself, right? And then I still got to buy a house and I got to furnish it. This is real stories. So not only am I spending $300 a day, and then money on ads and all that, right? I'm in a hotel, it's crammed up. When it's time for me to do a class, my wife had to go downstairs because the baby might cry. When AMU first started, we weren't even in our house yet. We were in a hotel, and I would say, "Baby, go downstairs because he might cry, and it's gonna ruin the class." Right? And it took me Took me 3 months to buy my house. Cause you gotta do all the paperwork. They gotta look at your credit. They gotta look at you going through a loan officer. You going through all that, right? So it took me about 3 months to buy my house. I didn't even know it took that long to buy a house. Then I had to make a $250,000 down payment. At 23 years old, I spent a quarter ticket down payment on my house. Quarter ticket. The house I own now. I had just turned 24. $250,000 down payment. I was a millionaire, so I weren't tripping by that time. By the time I put that quarter ticket down, I had about 1.7 mil. So I was scaling my business fast. I had about 2 million in net worth. I was about 2 million net worth because I had a lot of money in the stock market too. So I had to pull some money out the stock market, and that's how I paid for it. And then I had courses, books. I was on top of my game by then. This is when the pandemic first started. But see, I was rich before the pandemic. I was an influencer before people even thought about being an influencer. I'm part of the reason a lot of people are influencers. If we being technical, I was one of the first young black men to get on this motherfucker and be an influencer. I don't know if I was the first, but I definitely know I'm when it comes to Instagram and it comes to this whole little wave of young black men doing this, you best believe who influenced it. You looking at them. Why? Because I've been doing this since 2017. 2017, I started on Facebook. 2018, I came to Instagram. So I've been doing stock market influencing for well over 5 years now. 5 years going on. You don't know somebody who's been doing it that long at this age. I've been doing this since I was like 21 years old is when I first started. It was first on Facebook. Then I moved to Instagram. This is no cap. So that was going on. Yeah, that was going on, man. You feel me? So yeah, man, like it take a lot to get money. It take a lot to do the business. Oh, and then when I spent a quarter ticket on my house, do you know how much it costs to furnish a house? Moving from a 2-bedroom apartment, we moved from a 2-bedroom apartment to a house with a basement, a movie theater, a gym, a studio, and 5 bedrooms. So now it costs 200 bands to furnish my house. So I spent a lot of money because I got to furnish a brand new damn near mansion. I'm moving from a 2-bedroom apartment to a mansion. That's no cap. Did that at 24 years old. I don't even get on social media and brag about the shit I do. But I can go all day about the type of money I spent. If people really want to talk, you feel me? Then it cost $200,000 to furnish this whole house. Cause I learned this the hard way. Never get cheap furniture. And when I say furnish the whole house, I had to get stuff redid, walls painted, certain stuff in the yard had to be done. So the furniture cost about $100,000, and then renovating the house cost another $100,000. So I put $200,000 into my house, furnishing and renovating it, getting the walls painted, taking some carpet off, putting hardwood down, stuff like that, right? So I ain't gonna lie, 2020 was a hard year for me because I had to spend so much chunks of money on stuff like that. So like I didn't save as much money as I wanted to in 2020. Then I still haven't been on a vacation. So my mind is screwed up. I don't even know what being a millionaire means. I'm confused. It's 2020. I done spent damn near 600 grand this year. I'm like, whoa, I still got $1 million left. But I'm like, damn, I done spent about 600 on just bullshit, like being in a hotel, furnishing the house, down payment on the house, all this bullshit. And then somebody like, why you didn't get the VA loan? It's because my house was too expensive. The Army, so I could have got the VA loan, like, you know, the no money down little shit that you get from the Army, but my house was $650,000 and the cutoff point was 500 racks. So I'm like, I don't want no 500K home. I want that $600,000 home right there. Now my house is appraised for $900 to $1 million. Seriously, like that fast. It went up damn near 200 bands, 250 bands since I bought it. Craziest thing ever, right? I bought this thing right in the midst of the pandemic. And that's when people were kind of like not sure if the real estate market was going to crash. They didn't know that it was going to take off. So people were just selling. They were panic selling, keeping 1,000 with you. Because they, you know, the virus scared people. Businesses were shutting down. So that's why I was able to talk down a cheap ass price for my house. But really that house was worth about $650. So I I was aggressive. I was like, I got 600 cash right now. What's happening? And it was like 600. And I was like, hell yeah, I got $600 cash. I mean, 600,000 cash. And they bid on it. Cause for one, the house been on the market. This was a different market back in the day. I caught the tail end of the old market. The old market, houses will sit on like just some anything. A good house can sit on the market for 5 months before it's bought. Now a good house don't last 2 weeks. You go on Zillow, you go on any of that. Anything good don't last 2 weeks. I caught the tail end of the last real estate market. And boy, I wish that shit still existed, because I'd be up. So I don't want to hear nothing about 30-year-old people like, y'all got it so easy, y'all got it so easy. I'm going to bring up real estate every single time. If any 40-year-old motherfucker complain about how we got it easy, y'all had them cheap ass prices. Look what we got to deal with. Look what my generation, look what y'all left us with. Everything motherfucking literally doubled. They gonna tell us, go get a house, go get this and that. It's not the same no more. So yes, I'm happy we got motherfucking social media, crypto, trading, all this stuff to make money, because we need it. Y'all had these cheap ass prices and didn't do shit with it. Some of y'all still don't have houses. Didn't do shit with those cheap ass prices. Now we ain't got, we can't get in and do what y'all did, and we're not going to. A lot of kids, I'm telling us, like, I don't think real estate worth it. We not gonna get the same prices our parents got. We never gonna get their prices. This shit ain't worth it, in my opinion. We not gonna get the same profit margins they got. Yeah, we can make money off Airbnb. Yeah, we could do this and that, but that fucking house used to cost $500,000 2 years ago. Now it costs $1 million. So I'm paying double, and then I'm supposed to charge somebody triple. You get what I'm saying? That's the new game. Pay double, try to charge somebody triple. Maybe you can do it in this market, but that's what everybody is doing right now. You paying double, and you're gonna have to try to charge somebody triple. That's pretty much the real estate game now. So now when people are like, well, why you don't got so much real estate? Because nigga, I ain't about to pay these prices. I'm not about to pay double and then try to charge somebody triple. I'm trying to pay what they paid. Until then, I'm not interested as much as they were. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do a little bit, but no, I'm not finna pay these marked up prices. For what? It does need a reset so we can get in. How is my generation gonna benefit off real estate? My generation, how are these kids who graduate in high school, how are they gonna benefit off it? There's no room for us. So yes, I'm glad we got crypto, motherfucking NFTs, option trading, social media influencing, YouTubing, because we need it. We need it. My generation needs it. Simple as that. We need online businesses. We need all this. Or else we won't survive. We can't survive paying these damn prices without the internet. So it's like, that's just the honest truth. World Economic Forum, they not buying brand new houses. They fixing up and they doing creative financing. Yeah, they doing that. Of course you could do the fix and flip. But shit, like, what if I want to live in a motherfucker? Cool. Fix and flipping, they doing that. That's cool and all. But even then, I'm looking at the math. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm fixing and flipping. That could be, that's an easy bag. Don't get me wrong. You go to the hood, gentrify the shit out the house, put it on the market for more. That's as simple as that. That's the easiest way to do it. You do need a team. You're going to need a lot of organization. And that's another thing. Like, nobody's teaching that part of the game. How to orchestrate a team, get this shit organized. Like, real estate is totally different from the stock market. It's a lot of negotiating. It's a lot of team-based stuff that young people just don't have the experience of handling. I'm speaking the real. Y'all telling these young people go fix and flip the house, they gonna get tricked out their game because everybody is older than them and been in the game longer than them. So you're not going to get in that bitch and dominate as no young person. because these old folks done been in the game. They already know what's going on. So let's keep it 1,000. They saying, okay, you gonna fix a house, you gonna fix and flip. They gonna know you young, they gonna know you inexperienced, and they gonna hit a lick on you. Cause that's all they trying to do in the real estate game, is hit as many licks on each other as they can. That's all they trying to do. So it's not as easy as people make it seem like, oh, you could just get in there as a young person and dominate. Try it. And watch them old folks still gonna fuck you over with those APRs, where whatever that paperwork say. They gonna make you pay the closing costs. They gonna do this and that. Why? Cause you scared and inexperienced. You gonna be paying closing costs. Your ass gonna be paying goddamn a high ass interest rate. You gonna be doing a lot of shit, and then you gonna be like, damn. You get what I'm saying? And that's just the honest truth. And can't nobody say that ain't facts. You go in the real estate game as a young person if you want to. They say wholesaling don't work like that. That's true. You're not going to know that you might not have to pay the closing costs. You might not have to take this APR. You might can do this loan instead of that loan. It's certain stuff you're going to go in not knowing. You get what I'm saying? So it's not as easy as people make it seem. It's definitely not as easy. And then you got to go get the right construction team. And then you better hope you getting the right prices from him. So let's just say you trying to fix and flip. You better hope you got the right connect for that. Because then by the time you pay the people to do all the construction, the profit might not be what you think it'll be. Because he know you're young and experienced. He don't know you. Oh yeah, I'm about to get him. I see this rich motherfucker from a mile away, or I see this lick from a mile away. Yeah, man, 30,000 to do all this. But his partner, he paying 20. You get what I'm saying? So don't just think everything gonna be all fine and dandy. In any industry you step into, there's a catch. Fuck what nobody say. There's a catch to every single thing you step into. You feel me? Yeah, real estate is relationship based. Yeah, so that's what we got going on. Let me see what y'all talking about in this live. Yeah, so we getting money, man. It pays to know some people. Oh yeah, who you know will always take you further than what you know. Well, you got to have a little bit of both. I'll say this. Like my boy Cora told me back in the day. I mean, like days ago, he was like, the difference between me and a lot of people is you're a businessman and you're creative. Meaning, if someone knows how to run a good business, they might not know how to market it. So in a weird way, you gotta know how to market your business and do the business. And both of them gotta be fire, meaning good. You gotta be good at both. You feel me? You can't just be, oh, I'm a good marketer, but my product sucks. So some people are excellent marketers. We see it all the time on social media. They can talk a good game. They can convince you. But then when you spend those 2 bands, when you spend those, whatever it is, it's bullshit. Why? Because they don't know the business side. They don't know the product side. They have a shit product, good marketing. And some people have a great product, bad marketing. You got to be good at both in order to be good at business. There's no such thing as one or the other, you feel me? There's no such thing as that. Xbox was a great product with great marketing. iPhone was a great product with great marketing, right? Everything you seeing was probably a great product with great marketing. That's what Aristotle Investment is, a great product with great marketing. So what that's going to do is make me blow up 10 times quicker because the testimonials are real. So some people like, why I don't got what he got? Because you have a shit product. Your product isn't better than mine. If you go in my chat, you're not going to see a chat better than mine's. You go to my live trading, you're not going to see somebody who live trades better than us. You go on my Instagram, you're not going to see content better than mine's when it comes to this shit. So my product and my marketing is top tier, both. My course is top tier. You're not going to find an option trading course or whatever I have better than mine's. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm here today, because my marketing and my product are top tier, both. And that's no cap. Glorify your shit, dog. Black man glorifying success. That's facts. We almost done? I'm at an hour. Okay, cool. Oh, this camera gonna run for an hour? You said this camera gonna run for an hour? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just doing my thing. I feel like we got some good sound bites from this. Hell yeah. So we definitely gonna get some good shit from it. But yeah, man, like, don't be afraid to branch out, try new things, get this money. But one thing I will say is your business and your marketing has to be top tier for sure. You got any tips on building credit? I mean, I'm not the credit genius. I'd rather bring somebody who's a credit genius. And that's another thing. Don't be afraid to not learn everything. You got to be well versed in everything, but pay a mentor. I'd rather have somebody mentor me on credit than do what I did to learn the stock market again. Because I did a lot to learn the stock market. I did a lot. I bought books, YouTube, I had to network. It's a lot of stuff I had to do. So it took me damn near 2.5 years of constant networking, studying, like buying books, buying whatever I can, and being around the right people before I got the information I needed to be successful. So guess what? When you paying me for those 2.5 years I spent learning this shit. No, you can't have it for free. Because I went through stress. I had to go talk to that person. I had to go talk to this person. I had to go network with that person. I had to spend money here. I had to spend money there. So of course you got to pay me for my knowledge and my time. Nothing's free. No, I'm not talking to you for free. No, I'm not speaking at your event for free. No, I'm not doing anything for free because you're paying me for my time that it took me to learn this shit. I invested in myself and I'm going to reap the benefits of my investment. That's why I say invest in yourself, because it'll pay off one day. People will pay you to cut their time. People don't want to spend 2.5 years that I did learning the stocks, because that's what it's going to take. If you don't spend no money, no mentors, it's going to take about 2.5 years before you get it right. And I could put that on Jesus Christ. You're not finna go and learn no stock market just coming in this motherfucker. You're going to have to learn from experienced people. You're not going to learn real estate just coming in that motherfucker. You got to go talk to somebody who's experienced and shadow them and all that. Everybody who's very good at real estate has probably shadowed somebody. Let's keep it 1,000. You're not finna hop in no industry without seeking expertise first and be successful. It's just the honest truth. Somebody talking about some only 20 months. That's not good. You don't want to waste 20 months of your life when you can waste a good 3. Don't listen to that person. You would rather spend 20 months something than pay to get the time cut down. That's why Six Flags makes money off those things to cut the line. I'm not finna wait in that line. I got shit to do. I'm not finna wait 2 hours when I can just pay this motherfucker $70 at the gate to make sure I don't have to wait in that damn 2-hour line. Who the hell, like, it's common sense to me, but it ain't common sense ain't so common to people who used to letting other people waste their time. I'm not finna let somebody waste my time. I'm not finna spend 20 months learning nothing if I can learn it in 3 for $2,000, $1,000. Not finna do it. Simple as that. Now, other people can be stubborn and say, I'm not about to pay this person. I'm not about to. You do that. But you're the dumbass. You're the one who's going to get left behind. I'm going to be here quicker than you because I'm not stubborn and I'm going to go fuck with people. People who don't fuck with people have no money. You notice all the people who be like, I don't fuck with nobody, I don't this and that. Rich people have real connections. They're connected. Why? Because they understand they need others to succeed. People who think they don't need nobody and they just gonna free their way up to the top don't get nowhere. They be at home trying to deter other people and making sure other people don't pass them. Hey bro, do this for free with me. And they ain't getting nowhere. They ain't getting nowhere. It's usually that six-figure, $50,000 motherfucker who think they done made it in life, who think they just don't have to spend money. Because they live so, that's why, because you're not saving money. You making $10,000 a month, but you spending $8,000. So you only got $2,000 left. It be those people who lifestyle exceeds what they can really do. And they tell everybody else, don't spend your money on other stuff. Whole time they spending their money on bullshit when they should have been spending their money on getting more money. You get what I'm saying? But they want to tell other people, don't spend money here. Don't spend money there. Don't do this. Listen to millionaires only. Don't listen to people in the comments. If they ain't make no money, don't listen to them. Simple as that. You want to listen to people with proven results because they're going to tell you the right thing. It's going to be those people who going to steer you wrong. And I'm telling you that because I experienced it. Those motherfuckers who can't go anywhere, they tell everybody the wrong information. The stuck motherfuckers tell everybody the wrong information. Everything they saying is pure fucking false. All that, learn it yourself. Don't invest in other people. Don't seek mentorship. Don't. It's false. They're telling you wrong because they don't want you to be better than them. They're scared to do it. They're afraid to step out to the next level. So they're going to tell everybody else, don't try. Don't do stocks. You're going to fail. Don't do this. You're going to fail. Don't try this. You're going to fail. Please be like me. Look at me. I'm successful. You see this Infinity? They gonna flex with that mid-grade bullshit Infinity and that goddamn C-Class Mercedes. They gonna flex with that bullshit. And that in the top of the line Camaro. Look at me. I got this. Be like me. This is success. It's always those people who got that mid-grade shit, always trying to tell other people, don't go further than this. This is where you need to be. You need to be here with this mid-grade shit just like me. This is success. Look at me. I made it. Oh, and I know Beyonce, they gonna show you pictures and shit, but they ain't get money like them. Yeah, you took a picture with him. You ain't get money like him, so I'm about to go listen to the motherfucker getting money. You get what I'm saying? I'm not finna listen to you motherfucking stuck, 6-figure, 8, spending all your money a month ass niggas. I'm not finna listen to y'all. He said, nigga got a pipe saying, be like me. But look, I bet Buddy ain't got no type of money. Cause who this dude right here. No type of money. And I just hit that pipe too. Right in your goddamn face. Put some more weed in this shit. He the type who want people, my mom said the hit dog or holler is him. He the one trying to tell people what to do and steering people the wrong way. So he got mad. So he felt guilty. So he commented. He done gave somebody some wrong information trying to hold people back. And now he mad and guilty. Hit dog or holler. Man, no, I don't. Yes, you do. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. That motherfucker don't know what the fuck he talking about. The hit dog or holler. I can put this motherfucker on stage right now. He gonna tell y'all a bunch of hoopla. A bunch of bullshit. Well, shit, what you need to do is you need to goddamn do this and do that and goddamn. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't never did that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what I saw another person do. And that's another thing. Stop listening to people who telling other people's stories. You gotta stop doing that. Stop listening to people who telling other people's stories. I only listen to motherfuckers if you telling me directly what you did. Nah, not what he did. Not what this person did. What did you do? Now I'm all ears. All this hypothetical, all this and that. No, show me the facts. You feel me? He said, add me. Bro, I'm not finna add you to the live, bro. You don't know what you talking about, bro. Y'all go to his page. Bro don't know what the fuck he talking about. Cause for one, your Instagram is your resume. I guarantee if I go to your page, it's gonna be boring as shit. It's gonna be a whole bunch of motherfucking goddamn fake ass inspirational quotes. Some boring shit that I don't wanna see. Don't care to see, honestly. Don't give a fuck. You're too fucked, bro. Savage life. You feel me? Don't get too fucked about that shit, bro. You can't be worried about, you can't be giving a fuck what these folk talking about. Because if you do, they gonna drive your ass insane. Fuck that nigga. And my middle finger, bitch, stop playing with me. I'm not finna get too fucks what a random person talking about. They can call me arrogant, they can call me cocky, blocky, wacky, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Not gonna make me start giving a fuck what people talking about. I love that shit. They be like, bro, you cocky. Okay. What is that going to do? How is that information? How is that information going to help me? Or what is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. What is that going to do? Going to humble me? Like, nigga, get your own money. You shouldn't be in my motherfucking mouth listening to me. If you think I'm cocky, turn that way, nigga. Close your ears. Don't look at me. Go look at somebody else. Don't be on my motherfucking live. Give a fuck. Goddamn, that's what I do. When somebody say something to me, I'm like, why are you talking to me? Why are you in my face? Why are we having this conversation? Close your fucking ears, turn around. If you don't like what I'm saying, close your ears and turn around. But the last thing you're gonna do is check me on something. Cause nigga, you got me fucked up. If you don't like what I gotta say, turn the channel. And that's how you gotta live this shit. Fuck these niggas. Hey, it's all for content. It's all for content, man. Y'all don't get offended, man. It's all for content. I just like to do that. You feel me? I'm just here to see how to make it. Nah, that's facts, man. Hey, y'all, man, don't be worried about if people don't like what you saying. If you ain't killing nobody, physically hurting nobody, you can say whatever you want to say. And if somebody got an opinion about it, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. I just tell them, close your ears, turn around, close your eyes, do something. But get the fuck out of my face. Goddamn. That's all I got to say. You ain't got to go home. You got to get the fuck out of my face with that shit. You feel me? I'm not finna hear it. I'm not finna stand for it. This is not 1990. This is not 2005. This is not 1960. Y'all motherfuckers do not got the option to just walk up to somebody and say whatever. I don't know what y'all country ass nigga did back in the day. That ain't how we rocking in 2022. In this day and age, you not finna walk up to Aristotle and think you got some authority over me. I don't give a fuck. And that's how all you young niggas need to feel. Can't nobody just walk up to you and just tell you something. You gotta be seeking for that information. I'm not finna just walk up and listen to nobody. Yeah, hell nah, bro. I'm not finna do that, bro. That's stupid. That's wasting my fucking time. Hell yeah, fact. They said, bro, just hit the pot. That's some country ass nigga thinking they could do that. Damn. Here we go. I think I trapped. Shit got trapped. But now I make that public service announcement everywhere I go though. Like, bro, this ain't finna go how you think it's about to go, bro. I'm about to talk my shit and you gonna listen or you just not gonna like it. Put some more weed in this shit. One more hit. A bro trying to frame your life. I don't know what y'all talking about. Hey, real shit though. This is the healthiest way to smoke. The healthiest way to smoke is this way because, for one, I'm using pure alkaline water. And shout out to Eternal. Y'all need to be paying me. But I'm using pure alkaline water to charge my shit. He said, pushing these niggas at me like, oh yeah. Hey, what Kendrick Lamar said that song, perfect. Like that's my motto. Like, you can't be giving people all your energy, all your this and that. Can't be doing that. You just gotta, but you do gotta let niggas know, I am not the one to come up and say words to. I feel like as long as people understand that about me, we gonna have great relationships in the world. Aristotle does not listen to you this, you that, you this. We don't do that. And you niggas shouldn't either. I don't take none of that. Unless you a fucked up person, somebody like your parents trying to tell you to do the right thing, you'll know if you fucked up. If you deserve to that, then you deserve it. But the position I'm in, I don't deserve shit like that. So you gotta know when you deserve that and when you don't. Why can't no one talk to you? Cause I'm a grown ass man, nigga. Goddamn, what the fuck? Like, why you want to tell me something? I'm entertaining, brother. He the most entertaining in this motherfucker. People can't just come up. Bro, he remind me of my motherfucking, my folks. My folks asked me the same thing. The real question is, why the fuck do you want to tell me something? What about your skeletons in the closet? What about your wife? What about your kids? Are all your kids speaking to you? Let me ask you that, Mr. Yard Man. Are all your kids speaking to you? Is your wife happy? Is your job doing good? Like, focus on that shit before you tell me about my life. Simple as that. Until then, shut the fuck up. That's what I tell people. Nigga, what about your skeletons? What about what you got going on, bro? All I do is help people. So I can smoke my weed. I can do what I want to do. You feel me? That what I tell nigga, bro. Hell nah, bro. Speak on your own shit, bro. Speak on your own situation. Think my phone died. Well, we out of here. All right, y'all. This your boy Aristotle. Hope y'all enjoyed this first episode. Had a great time. Spoke my shit. God bless y'all. Good night.